Hey there everybody, Franklin Taggart here, and it is time for another virtual coffee break. Here's my coffee, grab yours and let's chat for just a minute. I had a conversation this morning with a person who was talking about what would be the easiest lead magnet for her to put together to promote her online course. And we were talking a little bit about different ideas, and I told her that probably one of the easiest lead magnets that I was aware of was a checklist. And I gave her some examples of how a checklist could be used strategically. And I just decided, why don't I go ahead and make a video about that, because that is a question that does come up from time to time. So in this video, I'm just going to demonstrate real quickly how I create a quick checklist for courses in Canva. And I'll also recommend I use Adobe Acrobat Pro for putting the form fields in if you want to make it a fillable checklist. Otherwise, you can just have it printable in Canva. And I'm also going to include a template for anybody who would want to use it that would just help you have a simple layout. Now, for those of you who are listening to this as a podcast, there is a video available on my YouTube channel, just Franklin Taggart Coaching on YouTube. There will be a link in the description for you to be able to access it. If you want to look at the video, there will be some times when I'm talking about visual things that may not translate into the audio, but I'm too lazy to edit the damn thing, so just bear with me. So I've got on my screen here the lead magnet that I've created for my Quiz Quick Start course. And it is just a simple quiz building checklist that has, I think, about 20 items on it. And it's a fillable PDF, which means that the checklist form fields are fillable. And you don't have to make it fillable. I just like to do that because there's some people who do like to have the form available on their computer as they're working, and they can just fill it out. Fillable forms also can be embedded on websites like through iframe and HTML, and it's just an easy way for people to access the form and fill it out. It also can be saved, so that's another feature that I really like about having the fillable form, is that you don't have to start from scratch every time. You can save it as you make progress. So on the screen right now is the form that I use for my quiz building checklist. Now this is something I'll put on my Quiz Quick Start course on Teachable. I am going to be sending people directly to my course on Teachable. I'm more interested in them enrolling in the course right now than in joining my mailing list, although I could easily send this checklist to a mailing list opt-in form. When people do enroll in my courses, they opt in. They have the option to opt into the mail list on Teachable, and I do use that as one of my primary mailing lists, so that's not a bad thing. So this lead magnet is going to be living on the course curriculum, and I'm going to make it as a free preview so that people can download it and start using it even before they enroll in the course. Although I will say that I have included a QR code, as you can see if you're looking at the video. There's a QR code down in the lower right hand corner that will take people to the course itself if they do want to enroll after they've downloaded the checklist. So in any case, I'm not going to go into great detail about my checklist here. It just has the order of things. When I create a quiz, this is the order that I go in as I create. It just gives me a really good way to just keep track of my progress. Now we're going to switch over and move into Canva right now. I'll show you. Here's the checklist that you just saw. Now you can see that I don't have any of the form fields in my checklist. I just left that blank, and then I added the form fields in Adobe Pro. However, I did on the blank template, I did make individual check boxes for each item in case somebody wants to print it out. Now I did a blank template here. It has just the elements involved, but it doesn't have any design suggestions. The design is totally up to you. So this is just a bare bones checklist template. Doesn't have any bells and whistles. It just has the title, the subtitle, a place for a logo picture, a place for company information and contact, and 24 items. You can change that around as well as you wish. And then I included the scan for the call to action down in the bottom. You would have to replace that with your own QR code. If you use my QR code, it's going to take people to my website. So that's the extent of it. The template is available for you to download and use as you wish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and upload mine now to my Teachable course and put it in the Quiz Quick Start program. Now all I have to do is I'm going to add a new lecture in my first section. I'm just going to say free download. So then what I'm going to do is go into editing. I'm going to select my content block. I'll select the file to upload, and I'll go to that quickly through the quick access and upload it. Now there are two things that I want to make sure that I do. In Teachable, I'm going to make it downloadable. I do need to publish this. And when I roll over the curriculum out here, I have the option down here on 3 dots to set as a free preview. So it's a free download, quiz building checklist, free preview. I'm going to move that up to the very, very top of the curriculum. And then when I go back to the information page and edit my sales page, I'm just going to put a little note at the top of the description. Just tell them where to get it. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight that, bold it, indent it, and center it. All right. And I'll save that. So now when people go to my sales page, this is what they're going to see. At the very top, they've got a promo video and an enrollment button. But now you can see the download your free quiz building checklist is the first thing they see in the course description. And the first thing they see in the course curriculum is the free download, the quiz building checklist. And when they click on that, they can preview it. And when they go down to the bottom of the preview, they can actually download it. So when I go there, it opens up my page and I can download the checklist onto my computer. So it's very easy to put together a checklist, and like I said, you're welcome to use the template. There's a link for the template in the description below, and I hope that you'll find that very helpful to you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. And as always, we appreciate subscriptions and reviews. So thank you for taking your time. I always appreciate you spending your time and your attention with me. Those are your two most valuable commodities, and I'm honored that you would think it's worth your time to be here. So I'll be back again tomorrow with another coffee break. God knows what that'll be. But until then, have a good one, and so long.